I'm Alice McBain, and I'm the author behind Author vs. AI. If you'd like to learn more, please follow along on my website, authorversai.com. In this video, I'm sharing tips and tricks about how I'm writing a book a week and how you can do it too. The topic this week is word count and genre. As you might know, most agents, publishers, and editors don't ask for a page count for a manuscript. They tend to ask for a word count when you're submitting your manuscript. However, it's easy to approximate a word count if you know your page count. The industry standard type page is double-spaced in 12-point font, which works out to be about 250 to 300 words per page. Each type of genre has an ideal range for the number of words in a manuscript, but that tends to be different depending on what genre you're dealing with. And the key point is that you don't want a manuscript that falls wildly outside these conventions, or the agent and publisher will know that you haven't done your research. Being much too short or way too long, and your manuscript will be a tough sell to readers. In my project, I'm writing all genres of books, and my word count so far has been on the low side, about 40,000 words per week. Unless I'm selling these books as novellas, that means most of my books will need to be expanded before publication. And when it comes to genres, here are some good guidelines on length. On the shorter side are the genres of romance, cozy mysteries, memoirs, and young adult. All of these should fall between the 60,000 to 85,000 word range. Too much over or under falls outside the general guidelines. On the longer side are genres such as regular mysteries, thriller, true crime, women's fiction, and literary fiction. All of these should be about 80,000 to 100,000 words. And there's a last category. In the really long genres, we're looking at science fiction, fantasy, and historical fiction. Those tend to be about 80,000 to 130,000 words or above. As you can imagine, this also translates into how long your chapter should be. If you're writing a book in a shorter genre, you don't want 10,000 word chapters. You'll want chapters that are about 1,500 to 2,500 words. And you can have shorter chapters in longer books too if you'd like, but you might be more comfortable with 2,500 to about 4,500 word chapters in longer books. I'd probably suggest not going too much longer than that, even if you have a very large book. Large chapters are sometimes unwieldy for readers to dive into. It's much easier to read numerous short chapters than fewer longer chapters. Hope these numbers gave you a few helpful guidelines on what word count to aim for when writing your manuscript. If you have any comments or questions, please reach out to me in the chat. Happy writing!